Well, hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I have been busy on my computer all day until 4 o'clock. It's just after 5 now. But since this morning, since after breakfast, after I got up and had my breakfast and done a little bit tidying up, and so probably from about 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock I've been working on my computer today, putting all the things back in that was in my other one. That's what I have been doing all day. When I first got the computer, well, I showed on the video, it was on Windows 10 when I first opened it up and started it up. But there was a lot of updates, and one of the updates was Windows 11. And I just clicked all the updates. I just started to update everything, and I must have clicked the Windows 11 as well, and I think it's still new, the Windows 11. And anyway, when it was updated, all the updates and all that, and the Windows 11, I did not like Windows 11. It was not as easy as to work as Windows 10, and there's a taskbar along the bottom of the computer, and when you used to right click on that taskbar, if you had a program or anything like that that used to stick or freeze on the screen, you couldn't get it off by clicking the little cross on the page, whatever you were on, anything at all. You just used to click right click on the taskbar, and the task manager used to come up, and you used to click that task manager and click on whatever it showed up, whatever program you had on, and it used to take that off your screen. But that wasn't there anymore. And a few other things were changed. There was a lot of things changed in it, and I didn't like it. But I didn't have a lot of time then. And yesterday, I had put some of the my software and stuff that I have. Some I had on discs and some I had downloaded, and I'd put just a few of them in. I hadn't put a lot of them in, but I decided I was going to take it back to Windows 10. I didn't like the Windows 11 at all. So that's what I did. Only when I came back down to Windows 10, all that software I had been putting in, some I had downloaded and some had come from discs, and that was not viable. It wasn't working in Windows 10, so I had to put them all in again. So I spent all day today. I did a little bit yesterday, but I was out on the night time, going to my bingo night. So I waited until today, and I put all those things into the computer today, and that's how long it's took me today, from about 10 o'clock until almost 4 o'clock. You know, with breaks for my lunch and cups of tea and things like that. But at least things work better on it now. Only I had a little bit problem. The only thing I did have a problem with was the sound. I did a couple of videos on it before I started changing back to Windows 10, and the sound was very low. I could hardly hear when I recorded anything on the webcam, and then played them back to myself, and I could hardly hear what I was saying. And I put earphone things into it, and I even had trouble hearing through the earphones, and thought, that's no good, that's not right, that. And I was a little bit dubious about buying that computer before I actually did put in to buy it, because I'd looked up reviews, and one or two people had said something about the sound on it. They didn't like the sound on it, and I thought, well, maybe it's just somebody doesn't know what they're talking about. Maybe the sound's just not as perfect as they want it. So I thought, I'm going to take the chance. Only I found out that the sound is not very good on it. I thought there must be some way of changing this, so I went through all the volume mixer and all the stereo things and the speakers, and I checked everything, and I put all the speaker things up, the sound up to 100%, and messed on with the volume mixer and putting the up and down and everything. It just didn't seem to make any difference. It didn't make any difference what I did. It didn't seem to make any difference to the sound. And I'd never really looked at anything like film or TV thing or anything, or any of the sound off anything on the internet. I'd never really looked at anything. I was just more interested in the webcam. And I kept trying and I just could not make any difference whatsoever. I kept recording, altering things and then recording a little bit, and it was making a blind bit of difference. And the only thing that was left to do anything with was the microphone. So I checked up all the workings of the microphone, everything. And when I clicked on that, it had microphone array and something else. That was the name thing it had on. And the volume thing wasn't right up on it. So I turned the volume right up on it and tried another little bit recording. And when I played it back, the sound nearly hit me and back on the settee. That's what it was all the time. Wasn't just the microphone needed sorting. And when you think about it, it's a webcam, and when you're talking into it, you're talking into the microphone. And that's all I had to do. You really never thought about anything else, but that's all anybody else had to do if they were, they were complaining about the sound and the webcam. So the sound works better, and I've been putting doing little bits of video, and I've tried just little bits and like recording little bits and then playing them back to make sure that everything is okay and it is okay. So now I can get back to Angela's cardigan, which I haven't done a lot of the last couple of days. I didn't even finish the little cardigan I was doing for my friend. We were at the bingo last night, never won anything. 2 of our friends did. But I didn't win anything and my friend didn't win anything, and she's getting more and more annoyed because she hasn't won anything at all. She's the only one out of our group that hasn't won anything at all. But not all of the girls were there because 1 or 2 of them were away with, they'd been in contact with COVID and they were self-isolating, so probably be next week for them they'll come back. But I said to my friend, I says, I didn't get any little cardigans finished. I says, I haven't had time the last couple of days. I says, it'll be next week now. And she's saying, it's all right, Sheila, the baby's not born yet. She says, it's due pretty soon, but she says she's not born yet. Hasn't been born yet. So, well, thank goodness for that. I says, I'll have them finished by next week for you to bring them in, and that's what I'm going to do probably over the weekend. But I might do a little bit more of Angela's over the weekend as well. We're not doing much the last couple of days, but I have got it, the little baby one I've got. That's the back. Got 1 sleeve and 2 sleeves. So I've just had the 2 fronts to do and put the neck on, and I'm just going to knit the bands in with the fronts when I do them. So that's all I'll have to do afterwards, is put the neck on and sew it up. So that one's done. That much is done anyway, and then I can get back to this one. Finish this little one. And another one I have in my bag I forgot about actually. If I get it out to the bottom of the bag here. I've got that much stuff in this bag. The needles are sticking. Oh, there they are. That was another one I started. It's I can see and hold it. the mouse stitch with cable. I started this one a little while ago and just put it to one side because I had other things to do. Because this is just one I'm doing to sell when I get it done, so there was no rush for it. So I've got that one to do as well. And then I'll get this one out as well. One I was doing for myself as well. These are in the bottom of the bag and they've just been forgotten about. But I might be able to get back to that one as well. Lots of patterns on that side actually. This is a pattern, it's got like a slip stitch. This is a slip stitch going up the pattern. And this is what I'm doing for myself, so I think I might have a bit go at this one as well because it's been quite some time since I started this one. So that one's going back in the bag. They're all in my handy bag that I got off Sandra. It is quite a handy one with all the pockets and things and in there. There's a pocket on the side and I keep my book with my records and things in the side and other things there. It holds a lot, that bag. In fact, stuff gets down the bottom and you cannot find it. There's that much in it. So that's my little bit for today. I'm going to get on a bit more with Angela's cardigan and then I might be able to put another bit up tomorrow on the on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting. Because I'm nearly up to the shoulders and that's all. When I get to the shoulders I'll be doing another bit of the tutorial for this cardigan. And then it'll not be much longer. Once I get the back done, the fronts and the sleeves, you've got less stitches and that, they don't take as long to knit. So that's my little bit for now, and thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time and let you see whatever else I get up to. So bye for now.